An update now on the two deputies nearly killed by a driver last week. Deputy Manuel Santos was released from the hospital this past weekend, while Corporal Carlos Brito remains in the hospital with more severe injuries. Doctors are hopeful, though, they can save his leg, and it would be a miracle. So a lot of people are hoping for that. Last Thursday, the deputies were responding to a call at a Brandon home when Ralph Bouzy intentionally struck them with his vehicle. Well, now prosecutors want to keep Bouzy in jail until his trial, and Gloria's in our newsroom tonight. I know, Gloria, you reviewed some of the new evidence here in this case. Very interesting stuff. What'd you find out?
Yeah, you know, we are learning that, according to court documents, that the defendant's mother actually called 911 saying her son was acting aggressive, and she even feared something bad would happen. Prosecutors say Ralph Bouzy is a danger to the community and a flight risk, and who should stay in jail until his trial, according to new court documents. In a new motion just filed, prosecutors lay out their reasons for the court to deny bond for Bouzy, and this video could be a game changer, says legal analyst Bjorn Brunvand.
It appears, based on what we see in the video, that he's a danger.
They say on the morning of November 9th, Bouzy's mother called 911 to report her son was destroying things and acting aggressive. She says he's bipolar and schizophrenic. Once deputies arrive, they approach Bouzy in his car, but he refuses to talk to them and drives off. Minutes later, this happened. Bouzy returned, speeding down the street, appearing to aim directly at deputies who weren't able to move out of the way fast enough. Two deputies were struck and severely injured. Moments later, Bouzy walks aggressively towards deputies, ignoring commands to stop. One deputy uses his stun gun to subdue him.
Certainly is very strong evidence suggesting that he intended to do what you see on the video, particularly because you can see the car sort of veering towards law enforcement.
Court records also show in 2015, Bouzy was accused of a similar incident. During a hit-and-run crash, he attempted to ram his car into a patrol vehicle. The deputy was able to swerve and avoid getting hit, something else prosecutors will likely share with the court. However, Bjorn believes his history of mental illness could end up helping him.
It can focus on the mental health aspect and suggest that because he was mentally ill, if he's properly medicated and in a proper mental health setting, that he may not be a risk to society, may not be a risk to others, and that therefore he should be provided with some sort of conditions of release.
And that will likely be one of the arguments held on Wednesday. This bond hearing is scheduled for Wednesday afternoon. If the judge denies him bond, he will stay in jail until his trial. We will let you know what happens, Mark.
We look forward to it. Gloria Gomez in our newsroom. Thanks.